Hello guys. Once a while I come back to check what is new in Drednot and where the game is heading, and sometimes I like new changes, sometimes I'm disappointed, and today is another day when I'm disappointed, because when I check changelog I don't see anything interesting. Yeah, is there anything interesting? I don't think so. There are some, performance fixes, or maybe how thing is how things are displayed, etc. And also I like to check roadmap. And there is one disappointing thing: there is no auto healer. So I decided that I'm not gonna play right now. Maybe in a few months when there is something new. But I I wanted to check what I have on my disk, and I found some videos, but also I decided that maybe I have some screenshots, and I found few, not very interesting, but I decided, wait, I have on my Skype, I chat with my friend every day. I send to him like 10, 20, 50 screenshots every day. He sends me some screenshots. So I decided that I will download from Skype my archive, and I will check what I have on Drednot. I have a lot of screenshots, like 3,000 screenshots about Drednot. Unlucky, that's only 3,000 because I sent way more. So there are many screenshots missing, sadly. So yeah, but I decided that first I will talk about cheats. It's nothing new that I was a cheater and I used all sorts of cheats. So I will talk maybe, and I think there is misunderstanding about cheats, that they have to be very complicated. No, the most useful cheat in Drednot is heal, auto healer, heal bot, or whatever it's called. So how to make auto healer? I'm not gonna talk about details, JavaScript or AutoIt or some clicker, Puppeteer, I don't know, Selenium. You can make auto healer in many ways because it's so simple. You make spawn point, you build some expando, and you have only click here, click again, and keep clicking as it's something. You cannot heal when, or maybe I have this shit. Yeah, so you have simply to click. If you want, you can add some smarter logic to check if your health is high or low. Maybe you can trigger with heal with some key, but this is the simplest hack ever, to make and to use, and it gives huge advantage because since day one, when I started to play Drednot, we needed healers, and there were different cheats as well, but this was one of the cheats we used since since we knew how to cheat, and also it was the most important to really win fights, etc. Another cheat, maybe bots. It's gonna be more about bots. So people think that bots have to be smart. No, you have to. You can make dumped bot if you know how to use it. Okay. So this one healer only click here, but also I want to show you. We had. I will show you a screenshot. This is very old screen. You can see all players have the same nickname. Graphic is very old. Fabricatory has different size. There are blocks everywhere. There are no nets because there were no nets at the time, and you could reach through the blocks. So basically, I had all these guys. Almost all these guys are bots. These bots are reloading. Their job was to where is this is Dredark, okay. Their job was to have sniper ammo and go up and down and detect if this turret needs to reload. If yes, then click it and then click here ammo and go up or down. They couldn't walk even sideways, so they would not walk like this. No, this was later version of bot, and in my opinion this first version was more efficient. So in some cases I would just add more bots and not care. So again, it was maybe it was harder, more challenging to build this bot because we needed to detect where is ammo or where is turret and if it needs to be reloaded. But yeah, this was bot, which was pretty dumb. He couldn't walk sideways, but there is a ladder, so we don't need to go sideways. And you know what? I will skip to later part where I decided that I need bot which can walk. So obviously one of the simplest was, if I want to go up, I just go up and to reload this turret. If I need to go up down, I press space and I drop. This was the logic of the bot. And if I'm below this part, I can go sideways. And for example, this way and up. I need to go down, space. So simple. And later, I wanted to have a bot which can walk around, and reload any turret. So what was the easiest solution? It was to divide ship in few zones. In this zone, I press left key and up. So if I'm here, I press left key and up, I go up. In this part, above here, I press up and right. So when I go up here, I'm no longer on ladder. And if I press right, I go here. And here, I just press right and bottom. I think here I would have to add ladder. And I could walk this way, now down and left. So now I go here, up and left, up and right. And it's so simple just by limiting ship. If I don't have items here, I cannot get stuck. It's gonna walk easily. And I have to add logic to reload turrets and to grab ammo. So this is the hardest part. So I'm not gonna go into details, okay? I don't want to go too much into details. Because nowadays, you don't need bots, this reloading bot that much. You can use loaders, you can use some transportation system. I use this reloading bot mostly back in the days before there were loaders. As you can see here, there were no loaders, so you needed crew to reload turrets. So yeah, that's the reason why we had reloading bots. And also I use this bot when I wanted to go low econ. I wanted to make very cheap ship without loaders, without flags, just remote turrets, which are very common, and one guy reloading or two guys reloading slag ammo. So it works, well without having flags. Okay, so let's go back to cheats, to this screenshot. You can see, I don't remember which one is healer or if there is any healers here, but one of this guy, it was very long time ago. So there was one hatch because there were no hatch filters, and every item you grabbed appeared here, and you couldn't not collect, for example, metal or explosive or some trash items. So we required to have a bot to use shredder. Just grab shredder and destroy items we don't need. And another bot's responsibility was to take metal and put it to factories or explosive to factories. That's the reason you see these bots, because we didn't want to manually do this silly job. And you can see Drednot evolved. You don't need anymore these bots. You don't need reloaders. You only need auto healers. And I'm a big fan of these improvements, you know, that you have loaders. You don't need this stupid item management. So I really like this, and I was always a guy who tells, yeah, this is a good change. I also want auto healers, even though I was benefiting from other people not having auto healers, because I was stronger, not because I was, I don't know, better player or something, but because I had 3 healers on ship. My friend had 3 healers on ship, and we could, you know, fight against other people who had 2 healers, for example, or no healers. So yeah, this was our advantage. But I think this is good evolution of the game. So yeah, these are few. I wanted to talk about this because I'm gonna later in next video go through the screenshots and you will see hacks. Here you also can see some modification like this circle to see where is range. It was useful for finding layouts where I can stand to reach the most factories. So you can see this layout was dedicated, was good because I had these reloaders, okay? This guy reloading. That's the reason I wanted to have these bots and this layout, because there is synergy. Okay. One more cheat which is very useful is map hack, but I think I will talk about this in next episode, because I'm gonna make multiple episodes because there are a lot of screenshots. So I will go faster or slower through these screenshots, show you some, and talk about some other maybe cheats or what happened at this time in Drednot. So yeah. I was cheater, you know. I don't feel ashamed of it because I was cheater. I don't care, and yeah, I'm really happy that I don't need so many cheats to have this game playable, because yeah. Okay, I will write down one thing because I have this paper, you know. I like to write down stuff to not forget about trash ammo and some bugs in client. So yeah, see ya in next episode, and that was introduction, and we will go through the screenshots. So see ya in next part.